96.3 Easy Rock, just the right rock. Good morning, everyone. My name is Samantha, together with
Chloe, of course.
And of course, my dear sis, it's time for another edition of
Celebrity 360.
Yay! And syempre, pag Celebrity 360, we do have a very special guest in our studio.
Of
and of
course.
course, we'd like to welcome none other than
Mr. Pure Energy,
Mr. Gary V!
Thank you. Good. It's good to be here. I always look forward to sitting down like this because it's somewhat. I look at it as something very personal for me to be able to reach out to so many other people.
Yes.
And we haven't even started yet, and I'm already enjoying myself.
Thank you so much
Thanks,
for
Samantha.
gracing our
Thanks, Chloe.
studio on this beautiful Saturday morning. Okay, now one of the secrets of staying long in this business is evolving and adapting to what's current. Of course, giving the listeners what they want to hear. And of course, you did that earlier in your career. You gave them some jazzy stuff and a lot of medyo panghay and Al Jarreau and of course Michael Jackson because you dance. Of
Really
course, as
well,
well.
huh?
Yes, really well, like Michael Jackson. Right now, how does your music sound, and how did it evolve?
Okay, when you talk about the music, I think that recently people have only heard one side of me because I've been doing a lot of theme songs. And usually a theme song is treated in a very theatrical or very cinematic way.
Yes.
Which I produce myself many times. And I like that. I like the, where you have the strings going and you have the voice and all. But that doesn't complete the entire picture. I'm glad that you mentioned this because I'm also very much into what they play in clubs. Artists like Avicii and Zed and all of these guys. I'm into that stuff too. I just haven't had the opportunity to come up with stuff like that. I have 3 children, Paolo who's 28, Gabriel's 24, and Kiana's 20. They're the ones who keep me updated as to what's going on out there. And they're the ones who know what would probably fit Dad, the sound.
Yes.
Okay, not the song, but the sound. Dad, treat your next song like this. Because they would like me to sing some of the songs they hear on radio, but they'd like me to stick to my own. Or Dad, if you rearrange Di Ba Na Lang, or if you rearrange Shout for Joy, make it sound like this. And then when I hear it, I'm like, ooh, that's fresh. I'll try that. But I'm in a writing mode also, so I'm hoping I can write music again and come up with something fresh this year also.
Yeah. Would love to hear
not?
your
Yeah.
new songs.
Oh no, you'll definitely hear the new stuff when it comes out.
Any particular genre of music that you haven't done yet, or probably any kind of music which is so different from what you usually do that you haven't given a shot? Like, for example, Miss Lea Salonga did Ages in one of
I
her
know.
concerts.
Oh no, okay. I have a new album called Gary V Sings Just For You. And then the 10 songs in the album were songs that I used to do before my first single ever came out 30 years ago. But the thing that really interests me with this project is that it's called Gary V Sings ... Okay, Just For You. Meaning, what's Gary V going to do next? It's going to be Gary V Sings what? Could it be rock?
I don't know, glam rock.
Yeah, it could be anything. And my mind is just so wide open to that. And I think it's going to be... I've been talking to Paolo, my son, and we do have some ideas for the next project.
I've been reading the inlay cover, and I think there's a story behind the
Yes,
songs.
there
ano?
is.
Can you tell us na lang?
Sure.
Kilig much.
Yeah,
About,
para they will know then. No.
Much.
Hindi kasi maganda eh.
About
Magandang
10 to
story.
12 years ago, my wife mentioned the fact that she wanted me to sing some of the songs that she's always heard me do before, but they've never been recorded.
Okay.
So she said, Gary, if you record these songs, I'm sure people will love it and all. And 6 out of the 10 songs in this album were some of the songs that she mentioned. But I lost that list. 10 years ago, I lost the list. And then about 8 years ago, I asked my daughter to talk to your mom, okay? We're going to be driving some distance now. Talk to her and ask her what the songs were. I had an idea in mind. So she asked Angeli, my wife, and I memorized the songs. So what I did 8 years ago was I came up with a Christmas gift for her, featuring 6 of the 10 songs. And it was all done in a very, very personal way, just piano and voice. That's it.
Wow.
I did it in the studio at home, and that's it.
Yes.
Then, that's 8 years ago. Let's fast forward now to last year, 2012, when Universal Records asked me in a meeting, what else? What is it you'd want people to hear? And Angeli was there with me, and she just kind of sheepishly said, make them listen to what you recorded for me. And I said, I cannot do that. That was just for you. And because really that's what it was. It was just for her. And well, I gave in to the request and I made the company, the Universal Records, hear it, and they liked the idea. So from that point on, we just, I collected other songs and we put it together, and this is what has come out of that. So it's now it's really singing for people and sharing the music with them.
Yes.
But it's still treated in very, very intimate way, like the first song, In Your
Yes.
Eyes. That's me playing the keyboard, and I was really recording at home. As a matter of fact, on Twitter, I think I even tweeted a picture of me actually recording. It was just dark. It was just one microphone, and I'm just there recording. It's only the piano that you hear going. So it's a very
Nice.
personal, very intimate album.
Great selection. Ah.
Oo nga. I like
It's
the
nice.
album.
I like the songs very much.
10
will
tracks
always
in the
wait for you.
album. Anong gusto mong song dito?
I will always wait for you.
Oh, you like that?
Oh,
Yes, finally somebody remembers the song. No, that's
Ay, diba?
that's a good song. When I
Yes.
first heard it, I was like, oh man, I have to do this. And I think Homer Flores, who arranged it, I think did a great job with it also. So it's there. It's part of the album.
Ako
It's a
naman, my personal
lonely song,
favorite.
but
It's a
I
movie
really
song,
love
yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Diba? Ako, I like Overjoyed.
Overjoyed
You
is
are
good.
overjoyed, lady.
Overjoyed. If you hear that, it features the vocals of a young female group called AKA Jam. They were one of the groups that came out in X Factor.
Yes.
And I believe in them quite a bit, and so I asked them to guest in the album.
And we have one final request. Can you sing a few lines from any of the song in your album?
This one is called, it's a song that not many people know, but it's, Chloe, it's your favorite song.
Yeah.
Called I Will Always Wait For You, and it goes something like this. Clocks in the parking lot, watching the time. Watch other steeplechase starting to chime. Timepieces holding my life in their hands always remind me, behind me, but I will always wait for you. Take my time and count on you. Somehow I know you'll make it through until I see you, until I feel you, until I hear you.
Yay! Perfect! Ni-record mo talaga.
No, that's just one song. I mean, but I'm like, these songs kasi are like a flavor of the month for me. Like for now it might be, until I Will Always Wait For You. But maybe next month it will be What Matters Most. I mean, I love that song, What Matters Most. So, I mean, for now it's that one. I Will Always Wait For You. That's why I reacted when you said, I Will Always Wait. Oh! Shwak!
When I was a newbie, I used to play that yung 33 pa.
Yes! That's from a
yeah.
movie
That was
from
a
long
time
time ago. Yeah. No, there's another
Wala
movie.
pa siya. Oh my gosh.
All right, so there you have it. Thank you so much again.
You are
again.
most welcome, and I do hope you leave your doors open when my other albums come out, and I'll come here and I'll tell you, hey, here's another one, and it's different from the first one. So let's see what this happens. But to all of those who've been asking and waiting for the inspirational songs, we're working on one. So that's going to come out sometime this year also. And I've heard some of the demos. Oh, that's all I can say. Oh.
Exciting.
It is exciting. It's going to address issues that many of us face on almost a daily basis. So.
Thank you so much. Guys
All
in the
right.
studio, a big round of applause for Mr. Gary V. Thank you for joining us
Thank
here
you.
for Celebrity 360. And until next time.
Samantha and Chloe, thank you very much. And to all of those listening to 96.3 Easy Rock, thank you for staying with me and for listening to all of this info. There's more coming out very soon, and you'll find out more about it right here on Easy Rock.
Thank you so much. You just heard from Mr. Pure Energy, Mr. Gary Valenciano, and we hope that you guys enjoy the show. So it's bye-bye time for me and Chloe. My name is Samantha.
And I'm Chloe.
And this is 96.3 Easy Rock, just the right rock.